So excited to get to talk to this guy again from the band The Myriad. They've got a new song out today. Jeremy from The Myriad, welcome to the show.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, we're doing great. Looking forward to, Jeremy, the holidays, of course. What do you have coming up with Thanksgiving right around the corner? Do you got any special plans, any special traditions?
Every other year my family goes up to Bend, Oregon, and it's like a huge family reunion on that side. This year is the year with my wife's family, so I think we're just gonna stay here in Redding and have like a big feast with her family. So
Yes, that sounds perfect. So you trade off the years then?
we do, yeah. And every
Uh,
now and then I'm like, let's go to Bend twice in a row, and it never works out.
Dang.
Well, Jeremy,
Yeah.
I'm a huge sports fan, and so I had to ask you this question. I love different teams that have some pretty awesome mascots, so I thought it'd be cool if you could tell me what if the Myriad had a mascot, what it would be.
Oh, wow. We maybe this sounds kind of weird, but maybe a wolf. we we actually had an album with Theirs with Poise come out in 2008, and every member of the band had a different like animal skin that they wore, and in the basically in the artwork of the album, it was all like cartoon depictions of each of us, but I had this wolf skin that I wore, and then there was like a shark and an eagle and all kinds of stuff. So
That actually sounds amazing.
Yeah, that sounds really cool.
I think that there's definitely some space for a band mascot. And actually, I think Aly would probably like to dress up and perform on stage as the mascot.
I don't know
okay,
about
let's
that.
do it.
It's got to happen now. Jeremy, you mentioned, I'm just hearing about this. You casually mentioned it before we started recording, and that is that you've had some like lineup changes with the band. Is like, give me the backstory on that. What's going on?
Yeah, so the band kind of took a long hiatus. Our drummer Randy passed away in 2010, and we basically found out that he had bone cancer like while we were on tour in 2009, and so we paused everything when he was diagnosed, and he fought really hard. He passed away in the fall of 2010, and from then the band just, I mean, for me personally, it kind of took the wind out of my sails when that happened.
Sure.
And we had been hustling on the road for so long, and we had some really great moments and ended on a really high note, um, as far as like the success of the band. And when Randy got sick and then died, I kind of like, okay, I'm gonna put my instrument down for a while. I started focusing on producing music for other people, really, and I've been doing that forever. But the original drummer of the band before Randy joined, he and I, we actually ended up going to a Muse concert together about, I guess it was about a year ago. And um, after the concert on the way home, he was like, "Do you ever miss it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely." And he's like, "Let's write some songs. Let's release some songs again." And so we got the band back together. And at this point in life, there hasn't been as strong of a connection with me and some of the original members, and so there's different. Basically, besides for me and Scott, it's a whole new lineup. So it's been really fun making music with new people and putting out songs again.
Yeah, no, it's exciting, and we do have "Time" that is brand new out today, the new single from the Myriad. And I was listening to it ahead of time, Jeremy. And I guess this is true of Time, but a lot of your music, it has such an epic, like almost a movie trailer, the way it builds. How do you accomplish that? What do you attribute that to? That your music has such an epic sound to it, including Time.
Yeah, I mean, part of the way I write songs is I'm very visual, so my imagination will run wild. So I almost will create this sort of mini movie in my head. Maybe the music video is created before the song's written in some ways. And then, I look at the lyric, um, like when I'm arranging and producing the song and working with the guys, it's like, how can we create the perfect canvas for this lyric to sit on? And so there is almost in my mind like a cinematic lens to how the music is arranged and how it builds. And so I think they oftentimes will kind of sound movie soundtrack-esque. So
Yeah, I love it. I'm really excited for everyone to hear this new one from you guys. So, Jeremy, thanks for taking some time with us and getting the backstory on what's been going on with the Myriad. And happy holidays to you too.
you too, man. Thanks.
While you're here, you should watch more of our videos and subscribe so you don't miss what we do next.